So what does it mean to be a raging Cajun? Southwest Louisiana, wreck your face, man. Still don't get it in, I'ma let you know. All you gotta do is come and join the show.
Yo, we are back, baby. What is up? Welcome to the highest tier weekly pod of your unfiltered wrestling, the World Elite podcast, presented by 80s Tees and Wrestle Champs. Go to 80stees.com. Use our promo code World Elite to get 30% off of your order. Download Wrestle Champs on any iOS or Android device and use our code World Elite Pod 1 to redeem 5 free move cards for your game. I'm your host, Marcus, at Marcus Elite 337 on Twitter, and I'm back again with Dylan, live from Jordan's room. How you been? Where can we find you?
I'm doing good, man. This is not my usual background I have. I'm used to the green screen backgrounds, but due to my horrible internet, I'm forced to shift locations for our last two videos. So hopefully this is the last one, but we'll see. And you can find me on Twitter at DylanAbear_.
It's awesome to hear. But yeah, hopefully the Hostly Trio will all be back together in our same locations once you get that cable change. I figured that's what it was. Is like it had to be your cable, something, if you just got a new router and whatnot. But we're going off the bargain again. We're doing another live stream where we're not going to talk wrestling because we got a very special guest today. We actually got I'm not going to say sort of, this dude is a celebrity, a social media icon from our backyard, Lafayette, Louisiana. If you don't know, you can actually look on his roof if you want to find him on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. This dude's got like 1.6 million followers here and there. He goes by, you see it up there, Waffler69 in the house. Welcome, man. How you been?
Yo, I've been good. Just vibing, making videos, pretty much chilling today. So ready to just kick it with y'all.
Well, before we get to all the talk, first question I got to ask. We are a wrestling podcast, but we like to go above and beyond. Are you a wrestling fan yourself, or you don't really care for it?
I care for it, but I just don't watch it.
Okay, that's fine.
Like my brother loved it, and when I was a kid, I loved the toys and stuff. But I haven't watched it in years though.
Okay, hell yeah. Well, I will cut the chase here real quick. I don't have TikTok. I can't stand it. And I only can't stand it because I have a 14-year-old sister. That's all she does when she ain't at school, playing basketball, doing cheerleading, playing softball, running cross country. She does TikToks all day, every day, and even will do 50 takes on one particular. She's in that dancing category. You know, you'll see kids and teenagers and even dumbass adults trying to do dances. But everybody's got their own category. You know, you're known for sampling foods and whatnot. And I showed her, I'm like, hey, you ever heard of Waffler69? She was like, no. I said, well, check this guy out. I showed her a couple of your videos, and she was like, oh, wow, he just eats food, and he's got millions of followers. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is the best.
Absolutely. But I got to say, yeah, you're probably the second person to come out of Lafayette with all these followers, and I'm like, well, it's not Addison Ray. This is somebody else.
Yeah, Lafayette really doesn't have that many, and there was one other person that does have 1 million followers, but I think I passed him up, and I was like, wow, now I'm like one of the biggest people on TikTok in Lafayette now. I think I am the biggest, but unless it's somebody I haven't heard of or they don't show their face, you know, or say where they live.
Well, I was so glad I found you on Instagram, and maybe I think I might have popped one of your videos up as a Facebook reel. So I'm like, good, I don't have to make a TikTok account just to follow this guy and laugh hysterically if I have a bad day. So I will hand it off to Dylan. We got quite a bit of questions to ask you about your awesome work with videos and food tasting, and I might ask you a bit of all. I mean, I don't know what Dylan has on his plate to give you, but I know what I got. But I'm going to go ahead and hand it off to Dylan if Tim is watching. Yes, Tim, I'm about to send my picks right now while Dylan does his questions on 4 Cypher Sports. So, Dylan, if you're ready, man, go ahead and take it away.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. So, what made you want to start doing these food reviews or taste testing, cooking videos, even on your TikTok, all the above? And did you think that you would even become as internet famous as you are today?
Um, it started with just doing YouTube videos. Like I've been on YouTube for, I want to say, and it's weird to say it, but 16 years I've been on YouTube. So like whenever I was like probably 16 years old, YouTube had just came out. So I was like, oh, I already was making videos with like my camcorders and stuff, because like growing up you're just bored and I didn't really have many friends. I didn't want to go outside and do stuff, so I just like film things in my room or film myself saying dumb things and watch it back. And so I started doing the videos on YouTube just for fun, because that's just what I did my whole childhood, just make videos. So chime in 16 years later, TikTok comes out, and my friend was like, oh man, your Snapchat videos are really funny. You should go do some stuff on TikTok. And because I was like making little short things, but only sending it to like a group of friends and not like putting them on like YouTube or anything, because I was like, YouTube doesn't want to see that. So I started doing the silly thing on TikTok, just talking, saying random stuff. But those videos gave me a following, but never anything like substantial. But so randomly, I was like, I'm gonna do a crawfish video. So I ate a crawfish on TikTok, and it blew up to like, and that was that was my second million view video, and I was like, that was crazy. So I went and I made some other videos of just me talking, and then I made another food video of me eating something again, and it blew up. And I was like, well, if two videos where I'm just eating food are gonna blow up, I'm just gonna stop talking and just start eating food and showing them just random things. So then I was like, well, what are some goofy things to eat? And so I just started eating goofy stuff, and whatever was just not normal, I was like, I'll just make a video eating it, because no one's probably gonna ever buy this. So if I eat it and review it, they won't have to buy it. So it was kind of like a fun way to show people goofy stuff without them having to go like find it or spend their own money on it. And then they just blew up. And I did not think I was going to get internet famous. I like, after being on YouTube for 16 years, you just kind of lose the, oh, this is just for fun. And it always was just for fun for me. It was never like, oh, I hoped that I could be like a celebrity or anything like that. It was all just, oh, if some people want to watch the video and laugh, that's fine. But I definitely did not think it was going to be 1.6 million people. Like, that was like overwhelming, to the point of getting recognized at the store and stuff. It's, you don't think that you would get recognized at the store, because it just 1.6 million, it seems like a lot, but in the whole world it seems small. But bro, people really do see you, and they're really out there. So it's kind of crazy that there's so many people that are just like, because even if they don't follow you, they've seen you and you're noticeable or recognizable. So I have 1.6 million followers, but I mean 36 million likes. That's a whole nother like realm of people.
Yeah, so because the first video I ever saw of yours was on, like Marcus was saying, on one of those Facebook pages that share different videos, and it was like a compilation of your videos. And I'm not sure if this was like your most like viewed or famous one, but it was the burger in a can.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the only person I've ever seen try that actually liked it. 'Cause I've seen many people try it, and they're like the taste was off, but you were like this is something that seems like it could be in like a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like barbecue burger, like the barbecue burgers you get at like a baseball park that are like wrapped in tinfoil. It had that kind of vibe to it. It's definitely, it wasn't like authentic by any means, but it was like eating an MRE that was a burger. So if you have ever eaten like MRE meat, it's pretty much that meat. So it's not inedible, but it's not like, oh, that's freshly grilled ground beef. It's definitely not that. It's something different.
Where did you find that? Like, I'm gonna go and throw that in. I was gonna throw that in. Like, how much was that? Like a $5 thing? Was that at like a Dollar Tree or a Dollar General, or maybe like a Costco? I think Lafayette has Costco.
Yeah. No, that is something that I'm pretty sure that canned burgers are illegal in the United States. I had a friend that owns a snack shop, and he does TikTok videos too. He just has like a bunch of snacks from around the world, and he was like, "Hey, I have somebody from like Germany or something that I can buy those burgers from." And I was like, "Dude, if you can get a burger to me, that'd be awesome." And he did, and he sent it to me for free too. And I was just like, "Bro, that's awesome," because I didn't know how to get them. I looked everywhere, and it's all pretty much like we don't ship to the United States, so you'd have to find like somebody that will smuggle it. So it's kind of like illegal, the illegal burger.
So, what's the story behind VHS tapes? I think that's very unique. There's so many different ones that you use. What's the story behind that?
Um, well, I was a VHS collector for a really long time. I still am, but I got too many right now, so I'm kind of just not. But because I have a ton. But it started with I would film like I'm doing now. I'd have my camera sitting in front of me, and then I would stack movies up to the point of where they were in the camera shot where I wanted them to be, so that I could like put my product on top of it, and it just be like my table instead of it being like down here and it's like, oh, I'm reviewing the drink. It's like, oh, I could stack up enough of these to where it's like the perfect spot.
Right.
And so that was pretty much what I was using as a table in front of me because I could adjust the height exactly to what I needed. So somebody sent me a desk table as a gift, and I put it up there, and I was like, oh wow, it actually is a perfect height for me making my videos. Um, and but I was like, but I think I'm still gonna keep that VHS thing in there because people would always comment on what VHS, because I'd always like put them in different orders. So I just wanted to keep that as a nod to the, oh, remember those days when we were eating on stacks of tapes. But it also was cool because, like, in hindsight, doing that, it gave people a reason to comment on it. And I didn't ever do it originally for people to notice the tapes. It was just to be a table. But the fact that people did like it and got to talk about the tapes, I was like, oh, that actually was like a double win because it added to the video and it made people talk about it. And so it was like it was a good mistake.
How was your first playoff series?
You always had the best, like you would pick the best ones to show, like the burger and the candy. You did Good Burger. Another one you did like Max Keeble's Big Move. I'm like, oh, I love that as a kid. You've done Stranger Things. You just anything that involved maybe Disney, Nickelodeon, or a superhero.
We got Harriet the Spy.
I think you did Homeward Bound. That was another childhood movie of mine. You did Homeward Bound. You might have did. Oh, I hated that movie. I thought A Bug's Life was better than Ants.
That's why it's dirty. I don't really have much respect for that one either. But yeah, it's all. I would always try to pick a theme, like Good Burger. When I ate the canned burger, I was like, I gotta get Good Burger. And for some other ones, I'll be like, I think I ate some spicy chicken, and I put the movie Chicken Run on there. Or if I'm doing something like really gross, I'll put like Brave Little Toaster or Curious George. So it's like kind of sets the mood of like, this is how I feel while I'm eating this.
So you've tried a various amounts of crazy, weird, gross foods that, for one, I love your reaction to it because all the time you're like you're near vomiting when you either smell the stuff you try it and stuff. And you've tried things from like edible chalk to my favorite video, the beef tripe. I think that was my favorite video of all time.
And milk sauce.
The Goodwill vegetables, which, judging by the comments on Instagram, people seem to think that you weren't even supposed to open it. It was just like a decorative piece that shouldn't have been opened.
Yeah, well, the thing is, it has a label on it that says nutritional facts. So, I mean, if they're bold enough to put that, then I think it is edible. I do think that there are versions that aren't, but the one I got, it was. But even still, you shouldn't eat that.
Yeah, so what was, okay, now on the top of your list on like the grossest thing that you've ever tried, never trying again, what would you say it is?
I would say I wouldn't say never try it again because like you got to do like another shot video, but I would definitely say surströmming because that was like the fermented fish in a can. It smelled like straight porta potty. Like it was really, really did not smell good. But I think the can that I got, it was like disintegrated because it was pretty much just bones in like what looked like cat food. And it's supposed to look like an actual fish fillet, like with its head cut off. But mine came in, it looked like cat food with bones in it. So I would like to try it again and maybe get a fresher one, but I still think that it's gonna stink like a porta potty. So I mean, but that was one of the grossest, and I'm more hesitant of eating that or making another video of it. But I would like to try it one more time.
Yeah, so all three of us have something in common. We're all from Louisiana, home to many, many good foods in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a Louisiana Southern food that you just don't like, and a lot of people think that you're pretty crazy for not liking? Because I know there's some that I don't like, and my wife looks at me like I'm crazy.
Man, I don't think so because I pretty much like anything. Maybe like beef tongue would be something I'd be like, sometimes I'll eat lamb and I don't really like lamb that much. It just got a kind of a weird flavor. Probably like eyeballs or hearts of any animal, I probably would be like, I don't. But maybe if it was like blended up into some boudin, I wouldn't notice. But I pretty much love all of our Cajun food. I think it's all good.
Yeah, because for me, it's boiled crawfish.
Oh,
I'm not a crawfish guy. Yeah,
I could
because
see.
I didn't like it growing up, but then my wife, she will not stop until I try something. So she had me try it. I liked it. But then my brother-in-law had a crawfish boil. I got a stomach virus. I ended up getting sick. And after you get sick after eating something, you just can't do it no more. And sadly, it did it to me. So the smell, the taste, can't do it no more.
Man, that's sad. I hope that doesn't happen to me, but I definitely, there's been times I've eaten like a shellfish and gotten kind of ill, and I just remember the taste of like the moment it tasted kind of weird, and I was like, I wonder if that'll get me sick. And then you do get sick. So I definitely can see how you would you can trigger back to that thought of like, that stuff tasted like gross and it got me sick.
So on your TikTok, on your bio, you list your PO box for fan mail.
Yeah.
What's the strangest thing you've ever received from a fan, or the coolest, or both, if you've got a strange and a cool thing?
I would say I don't think I ever got anything too strange. I got a can of sauerkraut juice. That was pretty funny. I've gotten like a turtle jerky, snapping turtle jerky. Let me see. I got this cool candle. It's kind of, I burned it a little bit, but it's got like a brain in it and a skull, and it was like
that is awesome,
crazy looking candle.
It looks like something from Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, right. And it smells really good. So I don't know. I was like, that's a really cool gift. And one of the best gifts of all time was that table that I use, which it's dirty right now, but it's right here. Desk table.
Oh, that's neato.
So that's been like, that gift was the gift that kept on giving. So that was the best one. But nothing too crazy. I still have lots of boxes I need to open. I haven't made videos on them yet, but I'm scared to say, I want to say I have like 50 packages that I have not opened yet.
Jesus.
So there's a lot of stuff. And I need to go back to the PO box.
Yeah, because aside from trying a lot of strange foods, you also do, I'm not sure if you would consider it a fast food review, but you do like a lot of fast food trying or showing like some of your favorite stuff, and you even did the Raging Cajun burger, which I've still never tried.
It's good.
I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, it tastes a lot different than all the other Sonic burgers, so it's a nice change up of the regular.
But you're only going to find it in Acadiana. Like, you won't find that in Baton Rouge. You're not going to find that in Lake Charles, North Louisiana, all that. It's only like in Acadiana. But I loved it. I gave it a try, and I have a love-hate relationship with UL, but I wanted to try because I like spicy food like that, and I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's got Tabasco mayonnaise on it, and they put Tony's on it, so it really like changes the flavor a lot.
And so adding on to that question, what would be if you had to pick one fast food place? What is your go-to order? Like if you went over there and they knew you, this is your usual from whatever fast food place. This is your usual, like your go-to order.
It'd probably be like if I'd go to McDonald's, it'd be like probably 2 double cheeseburgers and a hot and spicy. Or if
Nice.
I would go to BK, it would be 2 rodeo burgers and a spicy chicken sandwich. That'd probably be my go-to. I don't usually get like crazy burgers like Whoppers and stuff like that. I will for videos, but when it's just me going to eat, I just hit up the dollar stuff every time, pretty much.
I get bashed by Dylan because I like the chicken nuggets from Burger King.
No, no.
That was a fun car ride home after that ass whooping from Tennessee, man. Because we were just talking about random. I think because we were prepared for your show, and we just started talking about food and shit. And I was like, we brought up Burger King, and I'm like, oh god, I love the. He even bashed me because I like the Impossible Whopper, and I'm not even a vegan.
I like the Impossible Whopper too. I didn't think that was bad. The nuggets though they're not bad. They're just like, man, that's like freezer bag chicken tenders. Like you,
Yeah.
But they fry them, so it's like that's their redeeming factor. It's like they are the microwavable nuggets, but they fried them, so I guess it's a little bit better.
Hey, because I tried the Impossible Whopper when it came out. Like when it first came out, it did not taste like the actual Whopper. Like actual people like were saying it tastes just like the Whopper. No, it doesn't.
You didn't think? I thought it did. It had that like whatever barbecue taste, smoky like liquid smoke or whatever they're putting on their burgers. It kind of tasted like that to me. Liquid
Yeah,
barbecue.
maybe I got it whenever it first came out, and it was still in the testing process. Maybe
That could be it.
maybe I'll give it another chance.
If you don't like it the second time, then you know for sure.
Did you try the Beyond Fried Chicken from KFC, the plant-based nuggets?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, it's like pencil erasers.
Yeah, there was something weird about the like they didn't look like chicken. I think in my video I even pulled off all the skin and I was like, this is what it looks like without it, and it looked like it was like a bar of tofu with some holes poked in it. But yeah, that was some strange.
See, KFC have a love-hate relationship too. Like I'll eat the mac and cheese bowl. That's like the best thing they ever came up with. I love their popcorn nuggets. I like their strips. I even like their what was it? The Nashville hot, the honey mustard, the barbecue kind. That was all good too. And the chicken littles. See, I told all this to Dylan. Dylan was like, yep, fuck, yep. But I can't just do the actual chicken. Like, I think we ordered a bucket one time, got a leg thigh and all that. I couldn't do it. It wasn't my thing.
I've gotten Popeyes and I never looked twice at any other chicken places. So I don't really eat at KFC or Church's. I pretty much stick to Popeyes.
Church's got the best biscuits. That honey glaze. I like that.
I can't even remember the last time I ate at Church's. It's been forever. And the last time I ate at KFC was those Impossible Nuggets.
Well, I'm not bringing up Popeyes until it's my side yet. But what about Raising Cane's?
Oh, that's for sure. I'll definitely hit up Raising Cane's before I hit up Popeyes most of the time.
It's crazy. You'll never find a Raising Cane's unless you're in a college town. That's like the college fast food joint all across the South.
I could see that.
Because you won't find one in Jennings. You won't find one like in those little towns. You're only gonna find them like in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Lake Charles, New Orleans, Ruston, Monroe, Natchitoches. Shockingly, not Eunice. Eunice is a college town, but yeah, they're JC that don't count. Yeah, whatever.
So this is my last question before I let Marcus take things over. First of all, I want to thank you for joining the show. Come and hang out with us today. It was awesome to have you on.
Absolutely.
So let's say someone wants to follow in your footsteps, wants to get internet famous, but they don't know how. They don't have the self confidence to really do so. What's the good advice you would give them to maybe give them that self confidence to get started?
Make the videos. Don't really pay too much attention to the people being negative and stuff, because in the end, even negative comments will boost your video for people that won't be negative. So comments, if you get a comment, that's a win no matter what, even if they're saying anything bad. So just ignore them and just take it as, well, they help boost my video, so it doesn't matter. Always do the videos for yourself. Don't do it because you're trying to get views. Do it because it's something that makes you happy to, oh, I made a video and I enjoyed the video and it made me laugh, because making yourself laugh is number one. And people following along and liking the video and wanting to be your friend, that all just comes with it. So as long as you just keep doing it for yourself, the audience will come, and then when they come and show up, it's just like, oh wow, now y'all get to enjoy these things that I'm doing for myself too. Also, smile, be humble all the time, always be humble, and just be funny and whimsical, and don't take yourself too seriously. You're not like in court reviewing food. You're supposed to be having fun. So smile a little bit, kind of like go back to your childhood where you're a kid getting to do something for your first time. And it's like, man, this is awesome. So I would say go in with a positive mindset and just have fun with what you do. And as long as you're having fun, people will see that you're having fun in your videos, and then they'll in turn have fun because they're like living through you. So it all comes full circle.
All right. Now that the burger and the can's out of the way, because I had that lined up first, but I think we just discussed it all together. So I have a couple replacements here before I have my own style of questions I'm going to ask. So I take it the little Waffler69 YouTube light above your head, was that a gift from a fan, or you just got that personally made yourself?
No, I bought that for like, because I was like, man, I want a way to tell people to go to my YouTube and subscribe to it without saying it to them all the time. And I was like, well, if I have a sign, they're already looking around the room anyway. They'll be able to look at that and remember that. So I was like, I'm just going to invest in myself, and this will be like an investment in, hey, maybe it'll give me more subs to YouTube. If not, oh well. And also, if people steal my videos, well, they'd have to cut that out of the video. So, but who has time to do that? They probably wouldn't have time to do that. So they would post my video anyway, and it would still give me exposure because my name's in it. So it's kind of like a watermark, and it's also a way to get people to follow the YouTube. And I got mine on Etsy. I think it was like $200, but
Ooh, I was about to ask how much. I might have to invest in something like that, but have to put the Twitter bird. Either do the Twitter bird, or
yeah, they could do that.
I don't know. I had to
do
put
the Instagram logo, the Twitter bird, or the
probably have to put it like right there. I doubt you're gonna, because I'm about to buy a stand for this PC because it's gonna be up a little higher.
Oh yeah.
So you probably wouldn't see it.
Or you could get some like hook hangers and it could dangle from wherever.
Yeah. Now I see you got some nice artwork in the background. I take it that was from fans. I see Courage the Cowardly Dog. What about Courage the Cowardly Dog right there?
Yeah, that was from a girl on TikTok, Crystal Nicole Paints. She had this little style where she was like making big mouths of like old cartoon characters, and I was like, man, that Courage is awesome. And she was like, do you want it? I'll give it to you as a gift. And I was like, I wouldn't say no, and I would like to have it. So she sent it over, and I was like, this is awesome. She didn't make it for me, but she gave it to me because I told her I really liked it. But the other stuff was made as passion projects, kind of.
That was awesome. Yeah, I saw one of the videos where you pulled, I think it's the one with the glasses, the one right by Courage the Cowardly Dog. You had a video of that one, and you were like, your reaction was like, made it funny and everything. And I'm like, but that's some neat shit. That was like,
yeah, they melted crayons and molded the face onto there. So like the beard is textured because she melted the crayons and like added all these like little textures, and the nose is 3-dimensional, so it like pops out. It's really I've never seen anybody make melted crayon art and make it 3D, but she did it, and it looks awesome.
Wow. I see you're a big gamer too. I see you got that $300-$400 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mini arcade next to you. You can find it at Walmart. Was it hard to put?
This one's actually not from Walmart. This is a custom made from Etsy.
Oh wow! I wonder if they were hard to put together because I always see those at Walmart. They got like Mortal Kombat. They got I want an NFL Blitz one, but they're like $500.
Oh yeah. I don't think those are super hard to put together, and they're also. I think the ones you get at Walmart are smaller than an actual arcade machine, so you got to sit at them.
I think it's like 4 foot tall.
Yeah,
because I'm like 5'9", and I would be taller than it.
Yeah, this one's about 6 foot tall.
That'd be the perfect, and it's not that wide because like in an actual arcade, they're so massive it could take up some space, and you don't have to put quarters in that one.
Yeah, exactly. And this one actually has all the NES games, all the Sega games, and all. It's got like all the emulators on there, so it's pretty wild.
So you're a gamer. Do you have Xbox, PlayStation, Switch?
I just play PC, and I do have a Switch, but I hardly play that. I've played Animal Crossing for a little while, but and then Mario as well. But after that, I was like, all right, I don't want to play that anymore.
Well, I mean, I used to be in the rhythm. Like during the pandemic, I was playing Animal Crossing every single day, and
same.
I give it to my brother for. My brother's like, you're not going to get into it, bro. Don't buy it. Well, I ended up buying it, and then I've been playing it. And then Dylan's like, bro, I love Animal Crossing. I play it too. And then I was like hooked on it, playing it every single day. And now it's like I did about everything I could with my island. There's really nothing else to do but find my 4 fossils and get my coins and changing my I'm turning my Halloween into my island to a Halloween extravaganza because it's that time of year.
Yeah,
and I still ain't even finished that because I've made so much shit with the Halloween stuff. But Mario, Super Mario Odyssey, probably the best Mario game I've ever played in my life, outside of Super Mario Sunshine or 64 and Mario Kart. That's when the family when we start drinking, a Mario Kart game is going to come into town and always talking crap to one another when we beat them in a Grand Prix and whatnot. But it's so fun. But we haven't done that. But all right, I'm about to get to my questions are going to come from your videos you've done. Since Dylan recognized me, I just jumped on the bandwagon. But I said I'm going to be a fan from Instagram because I can't do TikTok. Just can't. But I watched about 90% of them. Like I just look at what's on I'm like, what's he sampling? And I'm going to click on it and see some of this I may have tried. Some of this I've not tried. Some of that I've never even heard of. I'm like, this is the guy I need to get the idea from. Like, is it good or not? Try it in the near future. But the first one I'm going to bring up, something I've tried before. I've completely forgot. I don't even think they've done it in a while. You go back to Burger King, the Ghostly Pepper Whopper. I remember they did that like in 2018. I tried it. I enjoyed it. And then I haven't seen it like for years. And then when I guess they brought it back. I mean, how long ago you did that video with that Whopper?
How long did I make that video?
How long ago? Like you remember
I
the
made
date?
that video last week. It's out now. Because
I haven't been to. I think I went to Burger King yesterday morning, but they had the breakfast menu up. But I haven't. I don't go to Burger King as much. But now that that's back, I'm gonna probably have to hit that up. But I laughed at like your reaction. I'm like, I already knew what was all in it, but it was like, why they had to make it like this? I get it. It's Halloween. The Whopper kind of looked like a pumpkin. The sesame seeds are green.
Yeah.
But see, I take a couple of shit off of that. Like I keep the spicy mayo. I might take the crispy onions off every once in a while.
And this one, it's crispy jalapenos.
Yeah, I keep that in there, but I can't do onions on a burger. I'll keep the crispy jalapenos and the spicy mayo, but I'll take the onions off if they have them. So probably one of the most shocking videos I saw. Like, I don't know how did it not? I don't know if it really tastes that bad. I'm gonna ask you this in person, but you happen to get a box of cereal that was sold 33 years ago, the 1989 Batman one of my all-time favorite movies as a kid. I'm a Batman fanatic, and I loved how it came with the bank. I'm like, oh, well,
got the bank right here.
And basically, it basically, I was like, okay, is this like a special Captain Crunch? That's what it looked like. It's like Captain Crunch, little Captain Crunch shaped like the Batman symbol.
Pretty much.
Was it really good? Like, how did they manage to just make it after 33 years? Like, you figured it would taste like shit. It would be like so rotted out or whatnot. I don't know how they managed to keep it that fresh.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looked fresh. It looked like straight out of the bag, out of a fresh bag. It did, but it did not taste like that though. It looked better than it tasted.
Okay, see, I was like, bro, if they really make it cereal from 33 years ago, I want to try it. Well, see, I like how you bought two. You kept one on display.
I had to, yeah.
I would probably do. How much did you find out on Amazon, Etsy?
On eBay.
Whoosh, eBay.
Gotta find it on eBay.
Was it like $13? Maybe
40.
more than that. Oh my god, for a fucking cereal! See the Addams
Family with a flashlight.
Did you do a video on that one?
No, not yet. I bought it for Halloween, so I still got to make the video. And I got Spider-Man 2001 cereal.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I tried that as a kid. That stuff was awesome.
The Green Goblin.
Man, that boy collects cereal boxes. That's
yeah.
That's so awesome.
Not just the boxes, the cereal too.
Okay, I'll tell you one thing. I am obsessed with macaroni and cheese, and you happen to try macaroni candy.
Oh god, that stuff is gross. No, it did not. That did not taste like any cheese that I've ever eaten. And I'll eat blue cheese and stuff. I love that stuff.
I used to eat blue cheese at B-Dubs.
Oh yeah,
not anymore.
Why not?
I get picked on there like, you nasty piece of shit. You eat blue cheese. You're not a ranch. Why would you do that to ranch? I'm like, I fucking love ranch. Yeah, just don't eat ranch at Hooters because it's too watery. I think because ever since I went to Hooters for the first time in like years, and I get there, that's not really wings. It's just like chicken strips drowned in buffalo sauce. And then I was like, I got blue cheese because when I saw that ranch, I'm like, that does not look good. They look like they just milked a cow or something, and it looked like rotten milk. So I'm like, I'm getting blue cheese here. But I got real sick one time. I got a stomach virus from eating blue cheese at B-Dubs a couple years back, and I'm like, nope, I'm going back to ranch. And for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been back on ranch at Buffalo Wild Wings. But yeah, go on with the macaroni candy. Like, tell me more about it.
Oh, it just tastes rotten. Like I've like repressed the memory of what it tastes like, but it's just some chemical macaroni that's not like you would think it would be kind of like salty, creamy with like a mild cheese flavor, but it was just rancid booty. It was not good. They didn't try to make it savory or delicious. They tried to make it god awful.
Did it taste? Was it worse than that? God damn, I can't remember what it's called. Like they had some like Cheeto thing you can like that was in the freezer and you could cook in the oven.
Like, no, that sounds awesome though.
It was like I forgot what it was called. I remember I found something in the freezer aisle at Walmart, and it was something with Cheetos, and you can like cook it in the oven. I tried the original one and the spicy one, and I was like, nope, it didn't taste that good.
I've had the Cheeto macaroni that comes in the little like ramen noodle cup. That stuff's good. The jalapeno Cheeto macaroni is the best.
Oh yeah. All right. So one of the craziest videos I ever saw you do, you decided to cook a 12 patty burger, and that thing was a humongous mountain of ground meat and whatnot. But I was waiting for you to smash it as far as you could and just take a big gulp. No, you kind of ate it like shish kebab. You just ate the centerpiece first.
Yeah, that one actually fell on me because it was like too top heavy. It was just like teeter totter. But yeah, that was funny. I don't know. I woke up one day and I was like, what if you just bought like a box of Flander patties and just put them all on one burger? And I was like, I don't know. Let's go do that today. But that was when I first started like getting kind of popular on TikTok. That was before my first million, actually. I made that.
Wow, because like I bet people were like, what is this guy doing? Why? Yeah, that mac and cheese thing I was talking about is it's like fried mac and cheese bites or something. It was made by It's made by Cheetos. It's like in the freezer aisle. I was trying to Google it to see what the real name of it was. Like you
It's
had
like a fried mac and cheese ball or something.
I wouldn't call it like a ball. Like it looks like a chicken nugget, but like inside it's just mac and cheese.
So it's like a stuffed chicken.
Yeah, there's no
But
meat in it. Like it when you
Oh,
look
okay.
when you take it out of the box, you're gonna think it looks like chicken nuggets, but when you open inside it, it's just mac and cheese in there. But you got to
Okay.
cook it in the oven. I just can't remember what it was called. I remember I saw that and I wanted to try it. And then when I tried it, I was like, "Golly, this is awful."
Yeah,
So,
frozen macaroni rebaked seems like a hard feat. But fried macaroni sounds awesome though.
oh yeah, anything fried is like we just had our parish fair a week or 2 weeks ago. You know, I always get like fried Oreos, fried Twinkies, if they even
Yeah.
have it. I used to get talked shit on because I would buy fried butter.
That sounds wild. I don't think I've eaten fried butter, but I would eat it.
Yeah,
Is it cold in the middle?
No, like it's hot. I mean, it looks like it's not. I mean, yeah, you could say it's a stick of butter, but it's like it looks like a giant corn dog, but like there's not as much butter in there. Like when you bite it, you feel like you're just eating a corn dog without the wiener.
Yeah.
It's instead of the wiener, it's like butter. But
Oh, okay.
people's definition of a fried butter is just a giant stick of butter, and I'm just
Yeah.
devoured. I'm like, no, it's not even that. Like people
Kinda.
overreact too much, but that could be a future episode. Like if y'all ever go to a fair or something, go like sample their like fried food. Like the fair we had, you could buy a bucket of chili cheese fries,
A bucket of fries with chili? That sounds awesome.
like a little bucket, like a little Halloween bucket. Like it's like shaped
Yeah.
like a Halloween bucket, and it's filled with curly fries, topped with chili and cheese, and if you want to throw jalapenos in it.
Damn. That actually sounds pretty fire.
Oh, but
I
it
was
was
at
it
a
was
fair and I
amazing.
saw that. I saw people walking around with those. I'd definitely be like, I want one of those things.
But the fried Twinkie was badass. Fried Twinkie was really good.
You
I've
know
got
what's
the
good?
rest.
A Twinkie in the air fryer. I don't know if you've ever done it, but you put a Twinkie in the air fryer and you fry it for 1 minute on the top and then 1 minute on the bottom, and it's like a freshly baked cake. It's crazy.
Well, I had people tell me that's how you can make them homemade at home. You just pour pancake batter on it and put it like in an air fryer, or you could throw it in a greaser for 2 minutes.
I could see that.
They taste just like it fair. The same thing with the Oreos. If you want to make fried Oreos at home, you do the same. You throw. They told me pancake batter. I'm like, they say pancake batter is way better, but if you want to use regular cake batter, that's on you. But they say pancake batter is probably better, and it tastes
Yeah.
even way better. So I'm gonna have to
Like
look
a-
into that.
Twinkie beignet or something.
Absolutely, yes. I miss beignets, which I don't like going to New Orleans, but I kind of want a beignet.
Yeah, New Orleans just have the best beignets.
All right, one of the most funniest videos I've ever saw, which I'm gonna have other questions on in other movies you've done in the past or videos. When you sampled those baby foods.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh man, I laughed. You would sniff it, and you're like, ugh, and then you. But then I forgot there was something else you tried. You said it was way better. That was baby food with it. Like you ate the cup of the like. It was like
It was
pork.
the weenies.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. And then when you sip the juice, I'm like, good God, this is awesome. I felt the same
Yeah.
way like people would do with pickle juice.
Yeah, I love pickle juice too. I'll sip. I pretty much, if there's anything in a can or in a jar, I pretty much will sip the juice because I mean, you got to know what it's been chilling in. Like usually, if you don't like what the juice is, you're not gonna like what the product is.
So you did the beef. You tried 3 different baby foods and they were all 3 terrible. Then you did the weenie part,
Yeah.
but you did
Yeah, it
the
was,
beef. You did
Beef, pork, and chicken.
and they all tasted like shit. Like I was probably fed that. I was probably fed that 30 something years
too.
ago.
And you wonder why babies are crying and throwing up. Like, bro, you're feeding them straight ass. Like,
Maybe you did it with this video, or you probably done it with past videos where food tastes like shit. But have you ever like thrown up while trying food, or there were so many takes you had to redo because it just didn't go right?
the pickled vodka, the moonshine pickles, that made me throw up because it just tasted god awful. I don't know if the pickle was bad or if it just the vodka wasn't hitting that day, but yeah, after like biting into it, I coughed so hard it like made my stomach hurt. And I think I ate a bunch of pizza right before I did the video, and I don't think that helped. So I was just like, oh, that pizza's coming up. So I just like turned away, threw up in a trash can, and then went right back to business.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we were talking about fast food joints, and I said I was going to hold Popeyes off on the side. But now, if you're ordering like strips, I guess you say strips or whatnot, are you a mild, spicy, or blackened? Or you like all the above?
Blackened, but
it's actually good. It's like basically spicy grilled. It's like a spicy grilled.
I definitely, if I knew that there was blackened, I would get that. I usually just get the spicy though. But the blackened garlic dipping sauce though, they got the best ranch dip sauce, and I think it's called blackened ranch, and that's the best.
Yeah. Their worst dipping sauce, I think, is that Mardi Gras mustard.
Oh yeah, I'm not really big on mustard-based sauces, so, but it is good though.
Well, you're probably the first person I've ever saw that actually got a hold of that Cajun style turkey when it's Thanksgiving.
The Popeyes turkey? Yeah,
I've always wanted to try it, but they always would sell out, and I've probably been to like 12 different ones in the area around that time of year, and they always ran out. Yeah. I always want to know how much did it cost. Wasn't it like $40 for it? Someone told me it was like 40.
I want to say it's like between 40 and 80. I don't remember 100%. It might have been 80, but I think it's if I can remember right, it's already cooked. You do have to bake it for a little while just to warm it back up. You also have to de-thaw it, which takes a day because it's a big frozen ball of turkey. But once you de-thaw it, you just put it in the oven for like an hour until it gets hot in the middle, and then pull it out, and then you can make the gravy. I think it might have came with a gravy packet, or maybe it just naturally dripped some of the juices off, but it made a ton of gravy. And you have to get them in the morning. I usually call up the Popeyes and ask them if they have any of the turkeys available, and then go grab one. But if you want to get one, you definitely have to, like, right whenever you hear, oh, the Popeyes turkeys are back, like within the next like 3 to 4 days, you need to go get one because they run out so fast.
Always wanted to try one, but according to your reaction, it looks like it's really, really good. Popeyes never fails.
Yeah, no, they don't. That's why I don't ever go to KFC.
Maybe the only thing they failed was that goddamn that chicken sandwich, that all that chaos for over the years.
I still have not gotten the chicken sandwich.
It's not worth it.
It was so hyped up that I was like, I'm not waiting in the lines. And then by the time the lines dying down, I was like, I'm not really hungry for Popeyes right now. And then I go and I just get strips or something.
I mean, if you want to try it and make a video of it, be my guest. But I mean, it's not my opinion. I mean, it's not really, the hype is nothing for it. Like it just tastes like dried up chicken in a bun.
Yeah, I'm not really a chicken sandwich kind of guy either in general. I will for like the hot and spicy, or if it's like a spicy chicken sandwich, or maybe like a buffalo chicken sandwich, but just fried chicken sandwich, I'm like, I'll just get a burger. I don't really, or I'll get chicken strips, or like, at Cane's, you get the caniac and then you get 2 slices of bread instead of the coleslaw, and make a sandwich out of that. Those 2 pieces of bread, I'd eat that chicken sandwich.
Yeah. I heard you say coleslaw. That's one thing I do not get it like at Raising Cane's. I'll get an extra dipping sauce or an extra fries.
Yeah, no, you substitute the coleslaw every time. I don't eat it either.
I'll even throw in an extra toast too.
And I like coleslaw. I don't know. There's some about their coleslaw. It's just like I think it's too thick or something. Maybe if it was thinner, but yeah, coleslaw is not it.
Well, this will be my last, but this is going to be more than a question. I'm going to kind of tear the page out of your book. So, real quick, you drink Dr. Pepper?
Sometimes, yeah.
Have you ever? They always got those different variety ones. Like, what's some of what's some of them you like? Like they got like Dr. Pepper Cherry. That's one of my favorites. I like the cream soda. The worst one I ever tried, I think it's the blue can. What is it? Raspberry or blueberry Dr. Pepper?
Oh, I think so. I think usually most of the blue stuff is raspberry. I don't really get the Dr. Pepper crazy flavors. If I had to pick one, though, I would definitely say cherry because that's how I feel about cherry Coke too.
Yeah.
But most of the weird flavors, it'd be like Mountain Dew and stuff like that, like someone who makes more fruity drinks. But I just drank some Faygo today, cotton candy flavor, and I drank like a kiwi watermelon one, and those are pretty good.
Yeah.
But
I even love and the vanilla too. That's my most favorite.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
when I go to
yeah.
Sonic, I'll get that, or I'll drink the vanilla float one, or I'll even do the cherry vanilla combined. You know, they have them in stores again. Have you ever tried the Dr. Pepper shake from Whataburger?
No, no, I don't think I really ever got any of the ice cream or sweets from there. I don't. When I go to the fast food places, I usually don't get sweets. Maybe at Sonic, but that's about it.
Well, the Dr. Pepper shake is awesome. It's basically like a chocolate shake with twice the sugar. That's what it tastes like. Well, I'm proud of Dr. Pepper because I'm going to do something on the air. We might use this as an extra, but I am going to try on here Dr. Pepper cotton candy.
Yo, what? That's awesome. I would definitely scoop that up.
They sell this in my hometown, and I went to a ShopRite, and I kept seeing this. I'm like, what the hell? They got cotton candy? And I just kept staring at it, and I'm like, should I try it? Because I told people about it. They were like, that's fucking gross. I'm like, you drink Dr. Pepper a lot. And Dylan even gave me some hell because he don't eat cotton candy.
I hate cotton candy.
Really?
I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it on there. I was going to send you a picture and say, you should do a video trying this. But I'm like, even better, I'm going to try it on the air and let him watch it. And I'll give him it actually smells like Dr. Pepper.
Now that I know it exists, I'll definitely keep an eye out for it.
Ooh, it's red, but it looks like insulation.
It definitely does look like some wall insulation.
Oh my god!
Like you're in that attic.
Yeah, they probably took this off of somebody's attic. All right, it's got like some looks like little, you know how like the little like in cinnamon or something, you got those little like red sparkles. It got like little red sparkles in there.
That's the Dr. Pepper crystals.
Yeah.
I don't see it not being bad. It sounds like a.
It's got like a cherry kick, but it actually tastes good. Wow. My fingers are turning red now. Oh, I recommend it, bro.
I'm definitely gonna try it if I see it. I haven't eaten cotton candy in so long though.
I'm used to eating the pink, the blue, the yellow, the green. I mean, they all basically taste the same, but
yeah,
I found some that actually has a different flavor. I like it.
I think I've seen pickle cotton candy somewhere, but that sounds really fun.
That was a great experience. Whoa, Waffler, thank you again for joining us. It was awesome. And
yeah,
keep
dude.
being you, man. I love your videos are off the chain. I need a good. And you kind of been giving me, I wouldn't say ideas. You give me ideas of what to eat at night, like for dinner or something. Like, oh, you went and got the Raging Cajun burger. I think I'm gonna go to Sonic today, or the
guy get that spooky Whopper. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Halloween's right around the corner. I'm gonna have to eventually get it at least once. Hell, I even love the McRib. I saw you did a McRib video, and I've been eating McRibs for like 10 years.
Yeah, they had left for a little while, I think, for like a couple of years back to back.
A guy I used to work with, he used to work at McDonald's when he was like in college and high school and college. He said they always come back around November. It's like they always bring it back like every November 1st. It's like a fall winter thing. Like when wintertime's over, the McRib is gone.
Yeah, it seems like a nice thing to do during the winter because it's kind of like gives you a little reminder of what summer was like. Barbecue.
Well, McRib
you're not really barbecuing.
McRib is the best. Just don't eat it while you're driving.
Yeah, you're gonna make a mess.
Absolutely.
I wanted to take the McRib and do like how they have the land, sea, and air burger with the the beef patty. You've got fish patty, chicken patty, but I also wanted to add the McRib patty to the top of that and be like the 4 stack. I think that would go pretty hard.
Awesome, but man, Waffler, it was awesome having you. Thank you for coming on. Let the listeners know where else they can find you outside of YouTube and TikTok.
YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Waffler69. There are 3 Fs in my name for Waffler69, but I think we're up to 60K followers on Instagram, 1.6 million on TikTok, only 10,000 or so on YouTube. So definitely hit the YouTube up. Need to get my points up on there.
Yeah, Dylan, you got any last words before we close out?
I got nothing, man. Thank you again for joining.
Absolutely. It's been really fun. I haven't done a podcast in quite a minute, so it's been fun.
Of course, you can find the podcast on Twitter at World Elite Pod. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Be sure to subscribe or follow us there. Our live streams powered by StreamYard you can watch on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page anytime on demand. This one will, I think, strictly be YouTube only. You can subscribe to us on any audio platform from Spotify, Google Pod, iHeartRadio, Spreaker. We're everywhere. Just give us a 5-star review, a 5-star rating. And we are part of Florida Slapper Sports. Go to FloridaSlapperSports.com for all your sports needs and wrestling needs. But again, Waffler, thank you for joining us. This is the World Elite Podcast, and we will see you guys next time.